We are here today at 167 East 74th Street in the home that I grew up in with my sister and my brother, my parents, to introduce you, invite you into this beautiful space where we grew up, where we experienced so much joy and many changes, many design changes, life changes, just extraordinary chapters that we lived in this home. We moved into this house when I was 7 years old. I had my 7th birthday party in this living room before there was furniture, before there was carpeting on the stairs. Really, the house was just sort of still coming together. For me, living in this house was really a land of imagination, and I feel like my mother embodied that as well, because she was somebody who just loved to transform a space, to look at a room and decide how it was going to be, and she had such an extraordinary gift for design and for art curating, and her collection was so extraordinary. And so first of all, there was the magic of growing up, being her child, watching her choices change, watching rooms change from year to year, or maybe many years over many years. But nonetheless, this was a house of transformation.
It really was a showcase for my mom's dreams, her heart, her inspiration. There isn't anything in this home that she didn't choose, and she chose very carefully. I was thinking what it was like to first walk in this home, and I remember that day. And I find that even today, people have the same reaction that we had when we first walked in the door, because this room is exactly as it was when we first came to see it. And there's something about the stretch, the expanse of from the front door all the way to the garden. You see the beauty of the home right away. You feel something just kind of opens up. And I think it's rare to walk into a home that gives you this kind of feeling.
My parents were very good friends with extraordinary people, with artists and architects and thinkers and writers, and this home was filled year after year with extraordinary people and extraordinary minds. And my mother had an incredible sixth sense for brilliance in a way, and so she created relationships and developed relationships with artists and writers and thinkers before anybody knew who they were. She was able to support them and lift their careers and help introduce them to people and purchase their work and put it on her wall. And lo and behold, over and over and over again, however many years down the line, they became the artists of note, that we see today, where we look at the wall and we know who did that. As you go up the stairs, it becomes more about individual spaces. And there are offices and bedrooms and beautiful bathrooms, and really it's incredibly livable, this home. It's not just this grand entrance and this grand staircase and this grand space. It's a house full of livable spaces, places where real people lived and real people grew.
I think growing up, we each had a room, and each of us kind of really we were attached to our rooms, the way that they were appointed, the way that Mom kind of put them together for us as young children. And I think we all, as kids, were very happy to have our own spaces. Because prior to this, my sister and I shared a room. When we moved into this home, we were each able to have a room of our own. And I think we all were very attached to our own little spaces. But I find, personally, as an adult, I love to sit in this room all by myself. It's the nature of the quiet in this room that I find very special. Something about the light and the silence just work well together in terms of a kind of a meditative space, which you might not expect from a room that's so big.
One incredibly special thing about this home, this property, is that attached to this beautiful, majestic home, there is a 2-story apartment that is an absolute jewel box. It's magical in there. It's like, first of all, it's like you're walking into a beautiful home in Europe. It just feels like you're in another world. And when you walk into it, it just keeps surprising you because it has a beautiful living room when you walk in, and then this very sweet, intimate staircase. And upstairs, there are 2 rooms and a beautiful kitchen and a little bathroom. It is absolutely wonderful. There's not a single person who hasn't walked through there and said, I want to live here.
This process of loving and letting go is profound. And I don't think we're alone in experiencing it. I think when you lose a person that is so close to you, and you love them enough to know that you got the very best thing you could get by having a relationship with them, and it comes time to let go of the things that meant so much to them, it is a big deal. And I feel grateful and excited for the people who are going to love this home as much as she did. It meant everything to her. She loved being here. She made the absolute most of her life, and it all generated from her really being here. And I'm just excited for the next person to come along and say, this is where I want to love and live and grow and enjoy my life. So, we give this home to you with all our heart and all our souls, and we hope that you love it as much as she did.
I'm excited about the idea that somebody else gets to come in here and build a life and build memories here and decide what to do with all these beautiful wall spaces and all these really intimate, cozy rooms. I think it's going to be a very exciting adventure for the next person.